Okay. Now we found a couple of pygmies in here, 2 or 3, about 2 years ago. I think we filmed. I think I was still using my old camera then, so maybe it was a few years ago. But here you go. Look at that, the hakey there. Let's go back to spot culling and just see if we can get the sunlight coming through the leaves here. Just absolutely amazing. So not only do you have to come here at the right time of the year, but the right time of the day and be in the right position. They're getting past the prime now, but they were still pretty good out at Playford Lake yesterday. So yeah, oh, and they go even right down to the ground there. So you know, had we been here like probably 2 weeks ago, would have been fantastic. But anyway, back to 49 area. So you know, pretty amazing that you can actually have flowers that close to the ground. Now normally in October we find them in like a banded zone around here, and we also found some freshly in there last season. So don't know if the colony is expanding, because we don't expect to find any of those here now. But I'm just checking for pigs, so there is an actual difference between Pygmea and Drosomen Cara. I mean, there are morphological differences, the flowers are different, so you know, considering a gene for nickel tolerance or something like that takes 100 years on the mine site to develop. You know, how many genes do you need to change the phenotype? Times that by 100 years and you can work out how many 100,000 years it takes to develop, you know, changes and trends in the look of a plant, sort of thing, you know, roughly sort of thing. You can do some rough calculations on the back of a napkin or something like that, but you know, that's what I'm saying. So if this plant, Drosomen Cara, has distinct morphological differences, flower differences, you know, it probably will have actually differences in the so-called snap tentacles. Well, it'll have the snap balls maybe slightly different. So we're just going to look around here. I'm gas bagging too much to actually look properly, but you know, if you spot anything, and it may be hard because some of this moss hasn't greened up because the rains come so late, it's probably still in its very... Oh, Kangi. Hello, Kangi. Did I startle you? Sorry, Kangi. Didn't expect someone to be here looking at piggies. Yeah. Okay. I'll just let him go, be on his way or something. But there he goes. That's better. I can obviously, like, it's a nice sunny spot there. There aren't too many more around, but okay. So I'm still looking, and I've got a nice bit of time on the card here. So see, there's some dark patches. You know, if there's a pig on one of the dark bits of soil here, you know, down there somewhere, it'd be hard to spot, especially if it's a dark purple. You know, you wouldn't want a mountain boiled red here. Yeah. Wow. So we got some base rosettes coming up, because we have actually crossed over from June into July, so they're coming out now basically, the basal rosettes here. So and usually nothing's the right home route. I mean, you get a true hooker eye down in the Nankita Tupperang area, you know, in the swampy ground, viscous tentacles, lovely last rosette that lasts for 3 months at least before it even contemplates putting up a flower stalk. So yeah, so basically I reckon the real connoisseur, the professional, would actually fly in here and come with me at different times of the year, and I take them out of the choice sites. But you can work that out from the clips, you know. Whenever the A1, usually I put the A1s up from the actual day of filming, so you know, just look what the date on the A1 was on YouTube, and that's basically a bit of running postman starting off there. The colour of the ute there, you wait to the cold nights, looking. So basically this is telling us, since we're not finding any peaks out here, that it's true, Drosomen Cara is probably a separate species, or subspecies at least. And this is satellite 4, so there's 2 other satellites, 2 and 3, you would expect to find it at, and so far we haven't found it, but maybe that's because we haven't worked out where to look. You know, we're getting better and better from season to season, so I think there's a bit of fungus there coming up. Okay, another one over there. So yeah, anyway, back to a few orchids and things in there. I'm not really an orchid freak, so you know. So if it's going to be drizzling for the next week, or it's going to be back in, I don't know. Maybe worth coming back here in a couple of weeks' time, following the rain with a bit of sun, just to see what's around. But yeah. Anyway, probably time to start a new clip from here. Okay.